Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you some of the breakfast that you can make in the village and you enjoy like someone who is living in town. These just kienyeji eggs. I have prepared them with some tomatoes and basically this is what we call omelette here in my village. So what I've done, I have partitioned my omelette into small pieces, some small triangular pieces, so that at least I can place them on a loaf of bread, which is very common in the villages. Like even for those who live in the cities, once you're going to the villages, mostly it's a must to carry a loaf of bread. If that's the case in your village, comment down below, because for me, since I was young, up to date, I see people carrying bread once they are going to the village. Next recipe we are going to prepare is we are going to fry red onions. Next we are going to add in some tomatoes and crushed garlic. I'll squeeze the tomatoes on one side, then I place a piece of fish on the other side. This tilapia fish that I had removed all the bones, then I shaped it to this shape so that at least when it comes to cooking it will be easier for me and even the young ones can eat it comfortably. So sometimes in the villages, because the fish is locally available, you can always fish the previous day, or you wake up very early in the morning, you go fish some fish and come prepared for breakfast. And for this one you have to prepare ugali. If you don't know what ugali is, I have done a video on how we prepare ugali in East Africa. And in case you're wondering which country is this, I am in Kenya. I will add some little boiled water on one side so that at least the tomatoes can cook nicely, and also that the fish can get to absorb that sweetness from the tomatoes and all the other spices. Next, I go ahead and mash the tomatoes now that they've cooked. Stir the fish. Test if the salt is enough. And from there, the breakfast will be ready to serve. This is something you can eat and it will take you the whole day. Like once you eat this, the whole day you'll be full, because remember you've taken fish, you have ugali. Like in case you're going to the farm, mostly this recipe we prepare when we are going to the farm because we don't have time to come back home. Do you like your ugali when it's not molded like me? Okay, for me, I love my ugali when once I've prepared it, I don't shape it. So I just fetch it the way it is, place it on my plate, and I add my mbogas and I'm good to go. If you're loving the video so far, kindly give it a big thumbs up. And in case you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. And tell me on the comment box which is your favorite recipe or breakfast out of all the breakfast that you're going to prepare. Something else you can prepare in the morning is liver. Remember, liver is so nutritious, especially in the villages. People do a lot of work. Like most of the people, when they wake up, the whole day they are busy and they only come back home in the evening. So this means during the day you'll need your stomach to be full, and you'll only carry a bottle of water which will last you the whole day. So to serve my liver, I'll boil some potatoes. Then once they are boiled, I'll go ahead and mash them till they become soft. And something I should mention, if you're preparing so many ingredients, or rather if you're preparing different food and you're going to use onions, fry so many red onions, or may it be the spring onions, then you divide them as per the number of recipes or meals that you're going to prepare. That's what I do mostly, so that you don't keep up frying your onions anytime you are cooking, yet you are preparing so many meals. So this how I've mashed my potatoes. Then I added fried red onions, a cup of milk, and we are good to go. Something else you can prepare is meat. Me, I believe village meat is always sweeter than the meat we buy in cities or towns. If you're like me, comment down below, because when I'm in the village, I can comfortably eat meat compared to when I'm in town. Something else you can also prepare for your breakfast is roasted maize, which is very common. For this one, you either roast or boil, and that's one of the most common types of breakfast here in the village. Kindly tell me on the comment box if at all you've ever tried boiled maize or roasted maize for breakfast in the villages and how it was. For me, I love it so much. Something else you can also fix is boiling arrowroot. It's very early in the morning. The kids are in the shower room. So I want them, by the time they come, they find some breakfast is ready. For me, I prefer giving my kids only healthy but traditional foods. So mostly in the morning it's boiling. But for the weekends, I can remember their health matters a lot to me as a mother, and I have to give them natural foods or something natural. If you're like me, by the way, comment down below, because I love it when I give them such foods, but I interchange with what they love. Something else you should know in an African setup, it's a must to eat githeri in a day. Like in my village, since I was born up to date, githeri is cooked on daily basis, especially for lunch. When I talk of githeri, I mean boiled maize, which is mixed with maybe beans, peas, or anything else. For my maize, it's boiled. My maize is soft, and that's why you can see I have some maize. We call this one meshakwe. And here moshakwe is a boiled maize which is still in its corn. Comment down below and tell me how you call this boiled maize in your village, so that at least we can get to know different cultures. Mostly for this type of breakfast, you eat it with strong tea and you're good to go the whole day. Forgetting that we have plenty of village fruits. These just some of them, and we call this one mpapai. Comment down below and tell me how you call these fruits in your village or your country. So sometimes in the morning you can go grab your fruits and you're good to go, but it's so rare to find someone eating fruits alone. So you have to take maybe githeri or some food, then you top up with fruits. For my pawpaws, I prefer waiting for them to ripen at the tree. Then that's the time I remove it when it's ready, other than going to ripen it in my house. To serve my pawpaw, I'm going to mix it with some watermelon, which I bought some times back. And my breakfast is complete. So guys, we've come to the end of the today's video. Thanks a lot for watching, and in case you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a like, and also tell me on the comment box which was your favorite out of the many breakfasts I've showed you this morning. Let's meet on my next video. May God bless you all.